for television. It is Sunday Fun Day. We're going to be talking some Bollywood. I'm so stoked for this segment. We have our resident Bollywood artist with us today, Naz. Welcome back. Long time no see.
I know. It's been like a whole 24 hours.
Yeah, I'm already having my Bollywood withdrawals.
Oh, no. You cannot have a Bollywood withdrawal when I'm around. No, everybody has to be into Bollywood right now.
I feel like my relationship with Bollywood has very much strengthened. But speaking of relationships and strengthening, the case for Katrina Kaif.
No, well, actually, it's interesting. So Katrina Kaif and Ranbir Kapoor were in a secret relationship for, I'd say, about 6 years, and then they broke up. But then they started working on Jaga Jasoos together, which is just their latest film right now.
Okay.
And they've been working on it together for about 1.5 years. And if you look at the clip, you can see their chemistry. It's really adorable. They are so cute together. I don't know why they broke up. But it leads to the question, can exes really be friends? And especially in entertainment, can exes really be friends? And these two have made it so, at least I hope it's all real. I hope it's not just for the cameras, but they made it so. It looks like exes really can be friends.
That's amazing.
And best of friends.
Well, you know, actors probably have to put on a bit of a show, right?
See, that's what I was,
There's no really telling, but it looks completely genuine to me.
Yeah, to me too. And I think they're both great actors, but when you're working together so close, and acting is like an emotional thing, like you have to portray your emotions with one another so much, that I think this is the real deal. Although I might be skeptical about some other celebrities.
How do they have a secret relationship in Bollywood? Because, you know what? Bollywood knows all.
But you know,
the question.
It's funny. It's like, you know, traditionally in that culture, you try to hide your relationships until you know it's an engagement, right? So maybe that's what they were doing. Maybe they could hide it from a certain number of people, like obviously from the fans. But maybe people in Bollywood were just tight-lipped about it and they just weren't talking about it because they knew they wanted to keep it a secret.
Did you ever hide relationships from your parents? Because I'm going to out you right now.
You're going to out me right now? Yes, I have. Sorry to tell everyone. I have. Have you?
No, I've been pretty honest.
Oh, really?
I had my first boyfriend when I was in grade 5. I was like, you know, we would hold hands in the playground.
Yeah.
Kind of like how Katrina and her boyfriend do in the Bollywood film, right? That's what they do. They run through the field holding hands.
Exactly.
Amir Khan, not so much of a running through the fields type of guy.
No. So he likes to physically transform himself for the fans, right? For every single film he does. His last film, he gained like so much weight and then he lost it. And it was all for the film Dangal. This time he's going through another physical transformation. This one's really interesting because it's a painful one. Basically, the poor man decided to go get piercings. Now, nose piercings and ear piercings like that are not uncommon in India. I mean, everybody has a nose piercing.
Oh, it looks so painful though.
I know, it does look really painful. And this poor man never had a piercing before. So he's going through a lot of sleepless nights, you know, a lot of, you know, hair and makeup.
That night, you know?
I know. Well, hair and makeup, whenever they touch him, he's in a lot of pain. He's screaming on set, and he says that he can't sleep on his whole right side. Like, look at his right side. That's where all the ear piercings are.
Has he not heard of clip-ons?
That's the thing. When I was researching this, I was like, why, poor guy, why didn't he just pick clip-ons? We would have liked his performance just the same.
We wouldn't have known any better.
Yeah, why did he go through this? Just for the
film. There was even like magnetic earrings that he could have probably put.
Definitely, he could have definitely put like those little magnet things that we used to put in when we were kids.
But I guess that just shows the caliber of his nature, right? And his
he doesn't want to fake anything.
And go big, go real, or go home.
Yeah, definitely for Amir Khan. Definitely, that's why he's the King Khan right now. He's surpassed Shah Rukh Khan and Salman Khan.
Really? He's surpassed Shah Rukh?
Right now, he's the King Khan because his film Dangal became the highest grossing film of all time in Bollywood. So,
well, Shah Rukh Khan will always be King Khan.
I know, he's cuter, right? He's an adorable lover boy in every film.
Okay, speaking of cute, you have one more Bollywood movie-esque story for us.
So, okay. This one is called The Black Prince, and it's actually a story about a Punjabi person, and that doesn't happen that often in the world of Bollywood. And it's really interesting. It's actually the life and story of Maharaja Dalip Singh, who was the last Sikh royalty before the British took over. So basically, he was crowned as a royal when he was 5 years old, and then he was taken away from his family, his mom, and he was taken to Britain. And there he stayed with Queen Elizabeth. She took a liking to him.
Cool.
He baptized him into Christianity. And this all happened when he was about 15 years old. And then 15 years later, he actually met his mom one more time. And he learned about Punjab, and he learned about his legacy and his history. And he spent the rest of his life trying to get back what he lost. So essentially trying to get the Sikh throne back.
This movie really piques my interest. I know we have a clip of it. Let's watch.
Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at it.
The government of India wants to get rid of me and my family. I will not vanish without a fight.
अपनी तलवार उठा, ते अपना राज वापस हासिल कर.
Crazy. That's got some seriousness behind it. Is that the kirpan? That sword?
Yeah, I think that is.
I'm practicing my words.
That's awesome.
Homework for you.
That's awesome. Thank you for doing the homework.
So when does this movie come out? Do
So
you know?
this movie just first released at the IFA Awards in New York on July 21st. And I do want to mention the soundtrack for this one. So this is a Canadian-made, North American-made film. So the people,
Best music is Canadian music.
yeah, and it's actually really interesting. Nelly Furtado created a song. Tisha Campbell Martin, do you remember her?
Yeah.
And Talib Kweli. Just a whole bunch of really cool urban artists made the soundtrack.
Is that something that's happening a lot in Bollywood when you see North American artists entering into the Bollywood realm?
So no, I don't think it happens that too often. Like we do have a lot of rap and pop entering the Bollywood world, but actually having North American artists enter into Bollywood there's still that barrier that everything's better in Bollywood and everything's more professional in Bollywood. But this definitely has amazing people on the soundtrack.
Well, I'm definitely down to break those barriers.
Yeah, I know.
We break down all barriers.
Definitely.
You could probably practice. Do you play the piano?
No, sorry.
See, I played when I was younger.
Okay.
I'm taking some lessons right now because Bridget Ryan is hanging out at Piano Fest.
All right, we are so delighted to have